Hey guys, hi Shandy. I'm coming back with a brand new video. Today I'm going to be bringing you a Chronos guide, a beginner's guide to Chronos. And so let's just get right into it. So Chronos is a mage, and as a mage, he can do a lot of damage. And being a mage, he is an early game mage, so not an early, late game mage. So basically, he will not be able to do that good early, but late game, he will be dominated. He can shred towers like it's nothing. He's a really good late game character for Conquest or Giles, like you're seeing now. Early game, he's not that bad. He's just not that good at, rushing. His crowd control's a bit wonky. It's weird. But yeah, so Chronos is a mage. He is very high burst damage, like all at once damage. Like he doesn't really have any poison. He can't kill you over time, but being like God of time, it's all very instant. Like you use your circle, you use your square, you use your X, or you use your X, circle, square. Those are some combos. And basically, it just really depends. Like you really want to just get a lot of damage right there with Chronos. So saying that, let's get into his abilities. Chronos has 4 abilities like every god. And basically, his first ability is his square. His square is a very small, short, it's a very small burst effect, as you see me use right there, and it takes about a second to charge up, and once it does, it just pops, and then it kills, not kills, it does damage to whoever is in the square. Stick with me, speaking a bit bad, but watch the gameplay, you'll see what I mean. Like, I might explain these things a bit bad, but if you watch the gameplay, it really does add up. I'm sorry. So, yeah. Nice square, it's a little short circle. Whoever's in it gets damaged, and in a second explodes. Okay, so on to the X, his X ability, or his 2 ability. So this 2 is accelerate, and basically his accelerate gives him movement speed and attack speed. And this combined with the effects it can give you is very good. So as you can see on the left of my health bar, where people's passives are, my passive is a clock that never stops. It always is going. With this clock, there are 4 main abilities. The first one looks like a vortex. This vortex makes me regenerate 10% of my health in a matter of in the time of 7 seconds. So over that 7 seconds, I will get 10% of my health back. This is really good if I'm like, kind of like damaged and I still want to keep getting the fight. I still want to stay in the fight. Okay, so doing this, my square will really help me with that. My X, will help me with my vortex. So that's really good. So basically that's the vortex. The second one that looks like a potion, this one makes it so any of my abilities I use do not consume mana, except for the initial circle. So that means I can really good to add up combos. Like I use my X with my potion, my 2, and I use my circle and my square, using no mana. This is really good when I'm about to clear out a lane. Or, just really just damaging anybody. It's a really good thing to use. The third one is, looks like a sun. I believe this gives me, I don't know the exact number for this one, and the fourth one, but it's around 20% of a, forgetting it right now, of a magical attack power. And basically, this is towards, your abilities and your R2, your basic attack. This is towards your abilities and basic attack. So it means you will do more damage on your abilities and basic attack, but it's not as strong as the fourth one for basic attack. The fourth one, I think, is around 40 or 30% magical damage on your basic attack only. Your abilities will not benefit from that, and it's really good for taking out towers. Like, you can shred towers in seconds with that ability. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I went into a Titan with my friends once, and I got that Titan down to like 100 health. And this was like when I was level 15, not even. And like I almost just like completely destroyed them with no minions either. Like it was just me against the Titan. Like yeah, it shreds everything. As you can see me, I used my circle right there. That's a pretty good crowd control late game. Like yeah, so that's good. My circle. This is a very interesting ability. Well, not as interesting as the X, because the X is so fun. You never stop time. Circle is time rift, a rift in time. Basically, you shoot a projectile forward, and this, if it hits an enemy, it adds an effect on it. It immediately damages them when it hits, and then like a second later, it will stun them, doing another burst of damage after that. So basically, the initial hit right there, you see, right there, it was an initial hit, and then about a second later, he will get stunned. That is really good. It's good for crowd control against sub-bunker minions, like lane clear. It's amazing. Only like in like early game, it doesn't really do that much damage until you get to until you start getting your items and you start building better. But yeah, that's really good for clearing lanes and just doing whatever, really. And now onto my main, really fun, one of my favorite ultimates to ever use. His ultimate, rewind. When you use his ultimate, you go back in time 8 seconds, and whatever you had 8 seconds ago, like what health you had, what mana you had, the cooldowns, all the cooldowns are reset when you use this, except for your ultimate. But 8 seconds ago, you go back to where you were 8 seconds ago. You go into a little ball, and then you just go back 8 seconds. And basically, what that does, you just go back 8 seconds, and then boom, you have everything you had 8 seconds ago. As you can see, I kind of bailed out of there. So yeah, that was a stupid play by me. Yeah. So basically, this ultimate, you going back in time. It's really good. So yeah, it's a really fun ultimate. So yeah, overall, he is a really fun character. He's the god of time. Yeah, it's a really fun character to use. And if you really want to find a fun character that's fun to use and not that challenging to play, pick Chronos. He is really fun. He is one of my favorite gods, and as soon as I played him the first time, I realized this is the god I want to get to Diamond. And plus, I got a discount skin for him. So yeah, that was Chronos. He is really effective mid lane, or really any lane you want him to. With his X, he can destroy any like jungle camp or tower. So he's really good just mid. The only place I really don't see him going is like jungle. Even though with his ultimate, you seem like he'd be a good jungle, but it's weird. Like, if you try him jungle, it's very weird, and I just wouldn't. I've tried him, and it was terrible. It ended very badly, because I don't know. I don't know what went wrong. I shouldn't have tried him in general. But yeah, don't do him jungle. It's just kind of awkward. But yeah, he's a really good solo laner, really good mid lane. He can shred towers. Overall, he's a really fun god to play as, and I really like him. Give him a try. And overall, thanks for watching the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and give Chronos a try. He's a fun god. And I will see you guys next time. Oh yeah, that was Zol, by the way. It's awesome. Bye. Okay, guys, side note. So basically, I forgot to mention the combos. I feel so dumb for this, but here it goes. So basically, his combos basically vary like this. Oh my god, I see Bisque so much. Okay, so it's a circle, square. That order will never change, but it can change like this. You can use his X to use that sun ability, you know, the third one on the clock. That gives the circle and the square more damage, so that is really good. But what I usually like to do is use my circle, square, then hit my X on my stabby thing, and then that will just make me be able to annihilate just anybody really when they're done with. So yeah, I just thought I should add that in. There's not really any combos that you can use with your ultimate, unless you know you want to quickly get all your cooldowns down. But I feel like that's such a waste of an ult. I mean, you'd have to. It's really weird. Like, I'd rather get my health back instead of just wasting an ult. Just thought you guys needed to know that. And by the way, I was so dumb trying to attack. This is a Red Bull King. Yeah, he's not a Bull Demon King. He's a Red Bull King. Get your facts right. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.